Hey everybody, my name is Lakeisha R. Williams and I am your solution strategist. It is my mission to teach single mothers who are challenged with barriers to turn their obstacles into opportunities. And welcome to episode 2 of Closet Chronicles from a Mompreneur. So today's topic is going to be talking about single motherhood by choice. And this is going to be really quick, so I'm not going to hold you long. But I kind of came into a bit of an enlightenment and I wanted to share this with you and get your feedback on it as well. And it's all about shifting and changing perspective, right? The way that you see things. So whenever I would hear someone say or reference, oh, you're a single mother by choice, that's your choice that you want to be a single mom. I would always kind of find myself getting defensive and feeling like I had to validate the reasoning why I was a single parent and for me, I always felt like I was kind of forced into it. Like this was not my decision. I had a certain expectation of my relationship, of my partner, of my children's father, and it did not work out. So what else am I supposed to do, right? Like I just felt myself really being kind of, damn defensive. Like, okay, no, I'm not a single mom by choice. I didn't choose this. I didn't, decide just to have children and not be with their father and, not live happily ever after. And literally through inner work and talking to other fellow single moms, I really came up with the understanding that you do choose to be a single mom. And here is why. Because it is so much easier and comfortable at times to remain in a relationship that is unhealthy, to remain in a relationship that is causing more pain than joy in your life, right? And so that decision of saying, I love you, I love my children, but I love me more, and stepping away and ending that relationship is brave. It is incredibly brave because you are empowering yourself and loving yourself and putting yourself first, right? You are making sure that you're putting your emotional health first, you're putting your spiritual health first, you're putting your mental health first, and all of that comes down into your physical health. Because as it's been shown and been proven, that your emotions have such power over your body and can manifest themselves into physical ailments if you do not take care of yourself, right? And making that decision and making that choice, you are also not only empowering yourself, but you are also empowering your children. You are teaching them a valuable lesson that they will keep with them for the rest of their lives. And even if they don't understand it right now, right? Because you are teaching them that even though you may have children with someone, even though you may truly and really love that person, at the end of the day, when you evaluate the relationship, when you evaluate your happiness in the relationship, what's going on in the relationship, all of the pros and cons, and you realize that this is unhealthy for me, this is unhealthy to remain in that relationship, and you make the choice to leave, that is powerful because you are telling them not to settle for less. You are telling them not to disown what they feel and to take full ownership of what they feel, to own their truth, to live in their truth, regardless of who understands it, regardless of who has an opinion about it, regardless of who doesn't like it. You are teaching them something so valuable, so valuable, self-care, self-love. And that is so important. So that shift in perspective of looking at something as not being forceful, but yes, it is absolutely a decision that I've made for myself. It's absolutely a decision that I own with pride and with joy now, because I could easily just say, you know what, I'm lonely and jump into another relationship. But I know that that is not the answer. I know that the relationship that that you desire and you want to be in is full of joy and full of happiness. And until you're able to get that, until you're able to draw that into your life and be ready to receive that and be ready to also give that back, it is best to remain single, right? Because you don't want to be in a relationship where you are fussing and fighting with someone all the time and showing that to your children so then they can replicate that and do that exact same thing in their own relationships. And not even just in personal, intimate relationships, but this is also relationships with friends, relationships with peers, relationships with coworkers, relationships in their with colleagues, whomever that they are having in a relationship with. You want to teach them that all relationships across the spectrum are to be healthy ones, and that if those relationships are not healthy, then it is time to do something different, right? So I want to encourage you and I want to empower you that to stand in your truth and to live in your truth and to be proud of the choice that you made, Mama, because you truly are doing something absolutely remarkable that is not only changing and empowering your life, but you are also changing and empowering the lives of your children and people that are looking at you, that's looking at you, from around you. So that is all that I have for you today. If you have any questions or anything that you would like for me to discuss on here, simply send me an email to justaskeisha@gmail.com. Until next time, sending you guys so much love and light.